undefeated fighters in boxing today. Danny Swift Garcia taking on former 3-division world champion Robert "The Ghost" Guerrero. Garcia comes from the legendary fight town of Philadelphia. He's defeated numerous world champions, including Amir Khan, Lucas Matisse, Eric Morales twice, Zab Judah, Lamont Peterson, and Paul Malignaggi, all since 2012. One thing anyone knows that's followed or watched Robert Guerrero's career, win, lose, or draw, the man comes to fight. This should be an outstanding fight. Guerrero's gone to war with some of the top names in boxing. In our co-feature, we have the undefeated welterweight prospect, Sammy Vasquez, taking on the LA fan favorite, Aron Martinez. Both guys had a tremendous campaign in 2015, so it's going to be a tremendous fight, great night of boxing, and at this time I'd like to turn things over to our MC and TGB ring announcer, Ray Flores. Ray!
Thank you to Tom Brown from TGB Promotions. Ladies and gentlemen, as we close out the year, we look forward to a busy new year. Saturday, January 23rd at the Staples Center here in Los Angeles, a big night of action. I could not think of a bigger fight to begin the year on network television than what we have with Danny Swift Garcia along with Robert "The Ghost" Guerrero. As Tom mentioned, it is the first fight on Fox in almost 20 years. And we are thrilled to be Premier Boxing Champions, boxing free for all, giving boxing back and available to the masses. The numbers across the board on network television have been through the roof. If you look at NBC, if you look at all the other networks, they have been through the roof. And when we make our debut on Fox television, we certainly expect more of the same. You know, Fox is known for carrying some big time events, whether it be Super Bowls, the NFC Championship game, you watch the NFL every single Sunday, NASCAR events, the list goes on, and Premier Boxing Champions is certainly going to take that to the next level on Saturday, January 23rd. The partnership with Fox isn't just starting in January. We have been on Fox Sports 1 since the month of September. We've had some amazing fights. Isn't just starting in January. We have been on Fox Sports 1 since the month of September. We've had some amazing fights, some back and forth affairs, some upsets, and we are just thrilled and so anxious for Saturday, January 23rd at the Staples Center. The telecast begins 8 o'clock Eastern, 5 o'clock Pacific time. It is going to follow in the list of great fights here at the Staples Center in Los Angeles. If you recollect, if you weren't in the building, being there myself, the fight with Leo Santa Cruz and Abner Mares was sensational. It was a fight that could very well be fight of the year, and it really kind of brought boxing, prize fighting, back to the Staples Center where it belongs, and this fight will do exactly the same. We want to thank our great sponsor, Corona Extra, La Cerveza Más Fina, the Corona Girls to my right and to my left respectively. Also, ladies and gentlemen, as we talked about this main event, the welterweight matchup, expect a sensational and a battle between Danny Garcia and Robert Guerrero. Also, the co-main event was just announced yesterday, and this one could very well steal the show, as we have the Sergeant Sammy, the Hucan Mexican Vasquez, in a matchup against a man who could be classified as the modern-day Rocky, as Aron El Asesino Martinez. We'd like to thank those that have helped to make Saturday, January 23rd possible. We want to thank the California State Athletic Commission. Also want to thank the Director of PR for Fox, John Stouffer, if he's in attendance. He is in attendance, John Stouffer. Please go ahead, there we go. John, thank you very much for all your help. Not only will PBC on Fox be telecast on Big Fox, but also it will be on Fox Deportes as well, because Fox Deportes helps to telecast PBC on FS1 and will do exactly the same on Saturday, January 23rd. From Thompson Boxing Promotions, who is a part of Aron Martinez's camp, Alex Campanova to my left. And also from Sammy Vasquez's camp as well, his father, Sammy Vasquez Sr. So Sammy Vasquez Sr., thank you all very much. Ladies and gentlemen, right now, it gives me the great honor and pleasure to bring up a man who has really worked his way up the ladder in the sport of boxing. Born in Mexico, now fighting out of right here in Los Angeles, California. Coming off of a big victory over Devin Alexander back in October. Took Robert Guerrero to the limit back on June 6th. 2 nationally televised opportunities, 2 amazing efforts, 1 victory, and he's looking to pull off another upset on Saturday, January 23rd, PBC on Fox. Let's bring up to the dice with the record 20 wins, 4 losses, 1 draw. Here is Aron El Asesino Martinez.
I just want to thank everybody for being here. I want to thank God for giving us the opportunity to fight at this show, PBC, Fox, Thompson, my sponsor Lucas Oil for having me here. You know, I'm just, this is my hometown. I grew up right here. This is my hood, man. I mean, you know, I can't disappoint my people. I can't. It's, people keep asking me, you're the underdog. I'm all like, dude, I always been the underdog. It's like, and you know, and that's just what gets me to work harder, you know, and, you know, I mean, what else could I say, man? This is my hometown. I grew up right here. I cannot let a guy from out of state come and beat me here in my own crowd, my own people. You know, it's a dream come true to me to fight here, and I'm gonna take full, like, I wanna write a legacy, you know, at least, you know, from a kid from East LA growing up here, fighting the Staples Center, and you know, hopefully Sammy Vasquez is ready, cause man, I train so hard to get where I'm at, and once you get, you know, a little bit recognized, you gotta train harder, and that's what I plan to do, and have a good camp, the best sparring, you know, this is the capital, LA is the capital of boxing, you know, you gotta be here to be able to compete with the best, and that's just what I plan to do that day, you know, and no disrespect to the main event, but I think this fight's gonna steal the show, be with the best, and that's just what I plan to do that day, you know, and no disrespect to the main event, but I think this fight's gonna steal the show. This fight is gonna steal the show, like you said, and it's gonna be fireworks, so please don't miss it, and thank you.
Aron Martinez, ladies and gentlemen, kind of alluding to what he was describing. It's funny that the movie Creed is out right now in movie theaters, and it kind of follows along the lines of the Rocky movies. And when you look at Aron Martinez, very much like Rocky Balboa, who fought Apollo Creed in Philadelphia, he's fighting Sammy Vasquez here in his backyard in Los Angeles. The Staples Center, since it was erected, has become one of the major places for boxing, one of the meccas of boxing in our great country. And Aron Martinez put on a show very close to here at the StubHub Center, did fantastic in Arizona, and then looking to put on more of the same on Saturday, January 23rd. Now let's meet his adversary. We would not be able to do what we do here for boxing and just live our everyday lives if it wasn't for our United States Armed Forces. I cannot thank everyone who has been involved and has served our country for what they do and allowing us to live our life in a free society. This man has served not only 1 tour of duty, but 2 tours of duty in Iraq as a member of the National Guard. Was a fantastic amateur standout in the Sterling boxing program within the Armed Forces, a 2010 and 2011 All Armed Forces champion. He's undefeated as a professional, picking up victories this year over Wally Omotoso and Jose Lopez back in September, 3-0 on the year. When you want to talk about a young man who is a rock star in the Pittsburgh area, he certainly has that distinction. Anytime he fights in Pennsylvania, he draws thousands of fans. And now, because he is fighting here, PBC on Fox, the vast reach is even that much more. Did fantastic on Fox Sports 1, and now has an opportunity on prime time with PBC on Fox. The entire world can see, because PBC is boxing free for all. He can display his talents. Let's bring up with a record of 20 wins. He is undefeated, 14 of those coming inside the distance. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Sergeant Sammy, the Hucan Mexican of Vasquez.
First, I'd like to thank God, Fox, PBC, Al Heyman, my manager, my father, Gary Jonas, my wife, Del Rey. You know, it's a blessing to be here. Everything I've been through in my life, and be standing here, living a dream, it's just an honor. You know, I know come January 23rd, it's going to be a tough fight. You know, he beat the world champion. The guys he lost to were world champions. He got a really close split decision with Guerrero. I mean, I'm looking for fireworks. You know, he's definitely somebody that is a step up for me. You know, and that's what I've been wanting. I've been saying I want everybody in front of me. He happened to be in front of me, and this is my time to shine. This is my time to show everybody where I should be at. I've been saying I want everybody in front of me. He happened to be in front of me, and this is my time to shine. This is my time to show everybody where I should be at. You know, I'm coming into his backyard. I've been into people's backyards before. I came out victorious. And I'm not talking about boxing. So to be here in LA, there's no pressure here whatsoever. It's going to be the same patient, same treatment. I'm excited for it. I want to thank everybody that definitely tuned in for the show. So there's going to be some fireworks, and you definitely get your money's worth. Thank you.
Sammy Vasquez, ladies and gentlemen, what a tremendous story he has, and we can't wait to watch him fight coming up on Saturday, January 23rd here at Staples Center. Ladies and gentlemen, we also want to thank the media out here. We see that there are a lot of media members from both platforms in English and in Spanish as well. Thank you. Muchas gracias to all of you for helping to get the word out about this amazing fight card. You know, the welterweight division is one of the most talented divisions in all of boxing. It's been like that for a very long time. We have a co-feature that is going to set the tone, and then we also have a main event that is sure to produce fireworks inside Staples Center on Saturday, January 23rd. When talking about PBC on Fox, use the hashtag on social media, PBC on Fox. What makes a great fighter, aside from their determination, their talent, their ability, the sacrifices, are those that are around them, specifically the family and the trainers. In this particular fight, they go hand in hand, because the fathers are the trainers of these two decorated world champions. Let's bring up to the stage a man who has been training his son since the age of 9 years old. He loves his son, he's very passionate, and he'll tell it like it is. Let's bring up to the stage, ladies and gentlemen, Ruben Guerrero.
I just want to say one thing here, man, that it's thank God that my son is healthy, everything, and we're gonna get ready for this fight, and we're gonna train hard in this camp, and it's gonna be a big war. Danny Garcia, he's a good fighter. He's a strong fighter. He can punch. So, we got to be ready for everything he brings to the table. And I'm sure they're going to do the same thing. But we got a good game plan for this fight. And, we're going to be ready for this fight, man. And we're going to have a great camp. And I want to thank everybody that, put this thing together. And, it's going to be a great camp. So, thank you very much.
Ruben Guerrero, ladies and gentlemen. Now we go ahead and we bring up the man who will be fighting on Saturday, January 23rd. You want to talk about a resume, as Tom Brown from TGB Promotions mentioned. This guy has fought anybody and everybody. Just a fantastic fighter and an even better family man. And for those that don't know, his wife had leukemia, beat leukemia. She is a world champion. Robert Guerrero is a world champion across multiple different weight divisions. You look at what he's been able to do in boxing, to go from 135 pounds and to win and to say, you know what, 140? I don't want to do 140, I want to do 147. I'll beat the best at 147, or I'll fight the best at 147. Fought Floyd Mayweather, fought Keith Urban. He was a part of the first PBC telecast in March. And now he is helping to set the table for PBC on Fox. Anytime he's in the ring, expect action. And you know what? You don't have to pay to see this action. You get it for free on Fox. But you know what? For those of you that are here in Los Angeles or that want to make the trek, these gentlemen are worth paying to see. You can get your tickets very soon on AXS.com or the Staples Center box office. Because you know, when this man steps in the ring, you're going to get his own. Please welcome, with the record, 33 wins, 3 losses, 1 draw, 18 victories. When this man steps in the ring, you're going to get his own. Please welcome, with the record, 33 wins, 3 losses, 1 draw, 18 victories coming by way of knockout, the former world champion representing Gilroy, California. A very proud Mexican-American, ladies and gentlemen, here is Robert the Ghost Guerrero.
I started at 122 pounds. You know, I just want to thank God. Truly is a blessing to be in the position I'm in. You know, truly is a blessing. You know, my wife's healthy. You know, it's going to be a great fight. You know, Danny comes to win all the time. Everybody knows that. He comes to do it. You know, a lot of people are writing me off. You know, they see my last fight with Martinez here, who is an incredible fighter. You know, you see his last fight was an upset, and I've been telling people he's no joke. And you know, it's just one of those things. You got to come out and make it happen. You got to come fight, come 100% prepared, and that's what I'm going to do. And you know, got a lot of respect for Danny and his father. But come fight night, hey, I'm coming ready to fight. And you know, business is business, and you know, we can be friends after. So God bless you all. Thank everybody for putting this together. Excited to be on Fox. Thank Al Heyman, you know, doing an incredible job, not just for myself, but across boxing. And man, you can't hate on that. So, you know, thank everybody. And you know what? January 23rd, it's going to be awesome.
To be awesome, ladies and gentlemen, and I just got word that it's so awesome that tickets are on sale now. So for those of you that don't have your tickets or that have family and friends, tell them get to the box office now to get the best possible seat available for Saturday, January 23rd, PBC on Fox. From one father-son duo to the other, this man is pretty. If I were to go to Las Vegas and I want a prognostication, if I want a prediction, this man's always right in his predictions. He has, back in September of 2013, he mentioned, he said, you know what, my son, I know my son's the underdog, but my son's going to beat Lucas Matisse. At the time, Lucas Matisse was one of the most feared fighters at 140, if not the most feared fighter at 140, if not one of the most feared fighters in the world. And he went ahead and said, you know what, if Matisse beats my son, I'll shave my head. Now, I didn't have to cover that, but he said he'll cut it off. And as you see, he has a beautiful head of hair, so that didn't happen. His son had one of the most amazing performances that year. He loves his son. He is behind his son. And it doesn't matter what people elect to go ahead and challenge his. He's right there with his son, neck and neck, pushing him every single step of the way. And with this fight, not only do we have 2 amazing welterweights, but we also have a Mexican-American in Robert Guerrero, and we have a Puerto Rican-American in Danny Garcia. Let's welcome up the proud father of the world champion. Ladies and gentlemen, here is Angel Garcia.
First, I want to thank God. Without God, there's nothing in this world. And without Him, it's nothing either. Let's make that right. Well, I gotta, give Guerrero family a lot of credit, because they had it hard, like we had it hard, with the old promoters and old managers that we don't know where they are. Anyway, thank God for our. But Danny's ready 100%. He's looking good. There's no injuries. He's spiritually ready, mentally ready. January 23rd, he's gonna go out here in California, take over California. We're gonna take over the junior welterweight division. And besides, Matiz's career is over. And to Danny on that one. We're coming strong. We're not gonna underestimate Guerrero at all. It's not about me and his dad. It's about Danny and Guerrero at the end of the day in the ring. Strong. We're not gonna underestimate Guerrero at all. It's not about me and his dad. It's about Danny and Guerrero at the end of the day in the ring. So Guerrero's coming to fight. We coming to fight. And January 23rd, there's no stopping us. Guerrero, and then after that, anybody can get it. Like Bruno said, I ain't trying to take a swag, but anybody can get it. Mexicans can get it. Puerto Ricans can get it. Blacks can get it. They all can get it. God bless y'all, man. Love y'all.
Angel Garcia, ladies and gentlemen, as we mentioned, tickets on sale now. AXS.com, along with the Staples Center box office. Get them now. And you know what? To be honest with you, it is the holidays. There's nothing better here in Southern California to get a holiday gift to go to this fight, because you do not want to miss it. Now let's bring up, ladies and gentlemen, fighting cities in this country. We have fighters up here that represent their respective cities, but the city of brotherly love has such a rich tradition for boxing. He's fighting in the second time at the Staples Center, loves fighting in Los Angeles, undefeated, and is a unified champion at 140 pounds. Cleaned out the division. You want to talk about spring cleaning? This man did cleaning at 140 pounds. Now he's looking to do the same cleaning he did at 140 at 147. As Tom mentioned, victories over Lucas Matisse, Amir Khan, Lamont Peterson, Paulie Malignaggi, and Zab Judah. Now he says, you know what? I want to test 7 pounds north. And he will always give his all, and he will always be prepared and ready to go. One of the fastest rising superstars in boxing. You hear about fast rising stars. This man is a fast rising superstar. Without question, he wants to claim pound for pound as being the best. Fighting Robert Guerrero, a man who's fought the best, a man who's beaten the best. He has that opportunity. On Saturday, January 23rd, Robert Guerrero will face this man, the former world champion at 140 pounds from Philadelphia, PA. Ladies and gentlemen, Danny Swift Garcia.
First of all, I want to thank God. I want to thank Team Garcia. I want to thank my dad, Angel Garcia. I want to thank my family at home. I want to thank Al Heyman. I want to thank the Watsons, my brothers from another. I want to thank California for accepting me, and giving me the chance to showcase my skills at the Staples Center. Training camp's been going well. Riding's been going great. We already started sparring. I feel strong, I feel great. I just feel a lot stronger at 147 pounds. I feel like the world hasn't seen the best of Danny Garcia yet. And I believe they will see the best of Danny Garcia at 147 pounds. Fresher, faster, stronger, a lot smarter. And I'm from Philadelphia, but I feel like California is my home because they say this is where the stars come, right? And then I'm a star, right? So come Philadelphia, but I feel like California is my home because they say this is where the stars come, right? And then I'm a star, right? So come January 23rd, Danny Garcia is gonna go out there and give the fans a great fight. And this is not about Mexico, it's not about Puerto Rico, because Danny Garcia represents all Latinos. Thank you. See you fight, man.
Danny Garcia, ladies and gentlemen. Right now we are going to have the fighters have the ceremonial face-off photo. Make sure when you're discussing this and putting out the pictures on social media, use the hashtag PBC on Fox. Also, tickets are on sale AXS.com and at the Staples Center box office. The telecast begins Saturday, January 23rd at 5 o'clock Pacific time, 8 o'clock Eastern. The undercard is going to be jam-packed. Be on the lookout for the press release coming up very shortly. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to go ahead and have the co-main event. First of all, co-main or main event? Let's do the main event with Robert Guerrero and Danny Swift Garcia. Get out your cameras.